Have you ever met any of your potential siblings?
I have not. Words cannot express how lonely I've been all my life.
I don't think he knew I existed.
I never met him. I don't care.
This is not entertainment for me. This is your real lives.
What if they're not my brother or sister?
It's time for some closure.
This is your truth to open, not mine.
I'm gonna have to start over if it's not.
When Darren went on a search to find his biological family, he had no idea it would lead to not one, but 3 potential siblings. And they are all here today to uncover the DNA mystery. So please welcome Darren to the show so we can hear his side of the story. What's up, Darren? How you
What's
doing,
up,
man?
Karamo?
Nice to meet
How
you.
you feeling, man? How you
I'm
feeling?
good, brother. How you feeling?
Ooh, that smell good, bro.
Thank you. I tried, you know.
That
So how did you end up connecting with all these potential siblings?
So, throughout my life, I've always known I have brothers and sisters.
Yes, sir.
And then right around, the end of the pandemic, what we were all doing on the computer, doing stuff. And I just said, let me get on Facebook and see if I can find any butlers.
Uh-huh.
And there was one person that I continually kind of saw, which is my Uncle James.
Got it.
And then I contacted him, and it kind of just snowballed from there.
Okay, I want you to tell me this. Tell me about the checklist you have when meeting women.
Oh my God. So I'm in, a LA guy, and I happen, I'm not gonna shy or beat around the bush, but I'm kind of a charming individual.
Yeah,
the ladies
yeah.
kind of like me in the whole 9 yards. So what I would do when I, kind of zeroed in on anybody particular, I would just literally do you have any butlers in your family? If you do, how far are they? I just didn't want to accidentally
Hook up with like a family member.
my
Got
sister,
it.
Like, oh my God, we're going to the same family reunion. You know what I mean? I'm telling her, but anyway, that's how it was.
I mean, like it is funny that you had to do that, but also in all sincerity, there's a little trauma attached with that because it's like I don't know my identity. And so to make sure that I don't do anything to jeopardize my future or potential child's future, you have to ask this question.
Yeah, no,
and,
for sure.
And so there's a seriousness of that of like, hold on, like, who are you? Because I'm still trying to make sure I know where I come from.
Right.
Got it. So have you
That's
ever
a little deeper than I thought about it initially, but I get what you're saying.
That's what I went to school for.
I just really wanted to know.
That's why I laugh with you. That's why I laugh with you, because it is that funny on the core of it. It's funny, but at the other end, it's like, there is something when you don't know where you come from.
No, yeah,
You
I
know?
get that.
Have you ever met your biological father?
No, well, I did. So one night, I'm going to bed, and my mom comes in the room, and she's like, well, your biological father wants to meet you. Now,
What age were you?
11.
11.
And so I was like, oh, okay. As the 11-year-old, you don't really kind of grasp the enormity of a conversation like that, right? So I was like, whatever. I probably was more worried about going to sleep than I was what we were talking about, right? So the next day or so, I go to practice, and I happen to have been raised by a single mother who was very pretty, and me seeing guys trying to talk to her in the grocery store, and it was the norm, right?
Yeah.
So as I'm at practice, and I don't know what it was, Karamo, but you would have thought I was Lawrence Taylor out there that day. I was like just doing, my coaches couldn't believe it. They were just doing this whole like, who is this guy? And I had saw a particular gentleman kind of with her throughout the practice. And then so after I get finished, I ended up finding out it's Terry.
Okay, got it.
So when I did that, we talked. Now, anything about the conversation, I don't remember anything except for him saying he's going to pick me up the next day, so take me to Magic Mountain to meet my brothers and sisters. So I'm all like, okay, so now being an 11-year-old kid, the next day, I'm inviting the whole team to come with us. Hey, my dad taking us to Magic Mountain. Come on, you want to go? So I'm sitting there, and the kids, they cruel at that age, and they say, your dad ain't coming. You ain't got no dad. And one leaves, another one leaves, another one, So I'm there by myself. And then my mother had the foresight to be able to tell me the plan. And my grandmother lived right next door to the farm. As soon as I got to my grandmother's house, it was kind of like, as an adult, I know in hindsight, my mother had talked to everybody and it was prepared for this, So as soon as I did that, the man who actually raised me as a son, I have pictures of him holding me as a baby, he was there, and within 2 minutes, we went to the park, played basketball, blah, blah,
Got
blah.
it.
And I
Bless
forgot all
his soul.
about it. You know what I mean? It wasn't even a thing.
So
to
you
me.
haven't seen him since then?
I have not.
Yeah.
I have no desire to be
Yeah,
honest with
no
you.
desire. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any, so do you want a relationship with him?
No.
Got it. So why is this DNA test important to you then?
It's more important to me because I got some brothers and sisters out there, you know what I mean? And I'm a father of 8, and I'm like a real father, you know what I mean? The whole 9 yards, so. I didn't want my kids to kind of go through the things, you know, and I wanted them to know their cousins, their aunts and uncles, and the whole 9 yards. So that's what I was more interested in as far as finding family is just, I got brothers and sisters out here, let's go. You know?
Got it. Well, we contacted your potential father, Terry, about all of this, and this is what he had to say.
Darren. I don't even know who Darren is. I don't know Darren. Who is Darren?
And that's so crazy too, because my mom and them were married.
They were married?
They were married.
Wow.
Yeah, they were married.
Coming up, I think it's time to get the DNA truth. What this will reveal is that if this is your biological father, which then would confirm if you all are siblings. This is not my truth to open, this is your truth to open, so here you go. Read it out loud for us. When Darren went on a search to find his biological family, he had no idea it would lead to not 1, but 3 potential siblings.
Throughout my life, I've always known I have brothers and sisters.
Have you ever met your biological father?
I did.
What age were you?
11.
11. Well, we contacted your potential father, Terry, about all of this, and this is what he had to say.
Darren. I don't even know who Darren is. Who is Darren?
And that's so crazy too, because my mom and them were married.
They were married?
They were married.
Wow.
Yeah, they were married.
How does seeing that make you feel?
First of all, I didn't even know who that was until he started saying my name, because I don't know him. You know
don't
what
know
I mean?
him. Yeah,
So,
you haven't seen him since you were 11.
Yeah, and if I had to, you know, if you said I grant any wish in the world, if you could just tell me what he looked like, I could just say, oh, he was
That was
tall.
45 years ago you saw that man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
45 years ago.
Yeah.
Put that in
man, why you
perspective.
tell me how old I am, bro? Like, come on, bro.
Sorry, I'm quick
on,
with the
man.
math. I'm quick with the math. I'm quick with the math.
You
That's what
don't
it
need to
is.
hear that part, but it was. I didn't even know that either myself.
Yeah. Okay, so have you ever met any of your potential siblings?
I have not.
Okay, then. Please welcome Anza. Is Anza?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't wait to see her.
Okay, so please welcome Anza to the show.
Right.
You go that way. How you doing?
I'm good.
I saw you backstage. Give me a hug real quick. How you doing, beautiful?
Do I do the next man to slide down? Or
You can see. You can be wherever you want. Yeah. How do you feel about what was just said?
You know, the part about my dad not knowing not knowing his mom and all that, that's just part of who he is. That's part of what I've always known about him. It's just he's not, you know, he's not accountable.
Yeah.
That's why we're at this situation now. We're grown. We're all in our 40s and 50s, and I know I'm ugly crying on TV, but
Y'all look good for your age. Don't even worry about it, okay? You look good for that age.
yeah.
So,
Thank you.
Let me be clear. Did you have a relationship with your father growing up?
Yeah, I did. My mom and him were together when I was younger, so probably until I was about maybe 3 years old. And then after that, off and on, I would see him when he was married to my younger brother's mother. So I would see him, spend time with him. But yeah.
So when was the last time you saw your father?
One day I was sitting in my high school class. We're all California, pretty much natives. So I was sitting in class. My counselor calls me down to the office. I was in the 11th grade. And my dad was there. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You know, I hadn't seen him probably at that point. I don't even know. It had been some years. It had been some years. So we had a little conversation. We talked for a little while. He said he was going to come back and see us later.
Magic Mountain?
No, not Magic Mountain. But come back, and it was probably another 10 years after that that I heard from him again.
Got it.
I haven't seen him since I was, like I said, in 11th grade, so 17. So it's been over 30 years since I've actually seen him.
Got it.
We haven't talked on the phone, except for now, since, you know, we've been in touch with him, it's been at least about 20 years for that. So it's been a long time.
And how did you find out about these siblings?
My Uncle James, my sister had told me, we have an older sister, well, I have an older sister. She had told me that Uncle James had kind of let her know that we had some other siblings, and, you know, that he was trying to get in touch with us and find out everything. His story was he was trying to work on the family tree. When I talked to my dad, he said, James is always in my business. He needs to learn to mind his business. So I'm assuming something might have happened between them. And he just decided that he was going to spill the beans. And now here we are, like, trying to put our puzzles together.
We have your message between you and your possible uncle. It says, hello, uncle, I'm your niece. Hopefully you remember me. I'm Terry's daughter. Good morning. Had to really think, I do remember you. Doing ancestry, finding out all kinds of historical info on the family. Also connected with 3 of your brothers. And you said, I have 3 brothers. And then he said, Lamarck, Darren, Jonathan. Reach out. They'll all be glad to know you. I will. Wow.
So my uncle could say he remembers Darren.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Terry remember
So
Darren?
here's the thing too, right? So from what I understood, you know, because, you know, the stories told about him, they were brothers, and it was a group of brothers. And when my mother and James got on the phone, it was like 2 friends catching up for a good hour, you know what I mean? So for me to hear him say that, I'm like, come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
like
you know
seriously.
what I mean? So,
Yeah, he told me the same thing, though. He said, I don't even know Darren. Who is Darren? And what's his mom's name? Like, I'm like, I don't know, but, you know, so.
Had your father ever told you about any of the brothers?
No.
None of them?
None of them.
Okay, then. Why is this DNA test important to you?
So we could come full circle. It's time for some closure. If he chose not to be accountable for his actions, like we as adults want to make sure that we have our family, you know, connected. I got nieces, nephews, I don't know. They got uncles that they don't know. So yeah, it's important to me because my brother lost his daughter. And I feel like when that happened, if we would have knew of each other, then we would have been able to be there to support him. We would have been able to be closer, you know, when all that was going on. She was murdered.
Oh, wow.
So, so it was, you know. And the crazy part about that is, like on social media or whatever, I follow this group on social media, and they interviewed him and did a story about his daughter.
Oh, wow.
So I'm looking at this page like every day. It's coming up, and I'm like, I probably liked the story or gave it a heart or something, having no idea that was my niece.
Your brother, wow,
Yeah.
your niece, wow, that's interesting.
my daughter will be right now preparing to play for the Olympics, USA volleyball. She was a volleyball star, major doing her thing. So, yeah.
So sorry.
Yeah,
really
thank
so
you.
sorry. Before we meet another one of your potential siblings, here's what Terry had to say about Anza.
I have no doubt about Anza being my child. No doubt whatsoever.
Okay. So with you, he has no doubt.
No doubt.
No doubt. Yeah, no doubt.
Have you ever questioned if he was your father?
No question.
No question, okay.
Yeah, I've always
But
known.
we've tested you as well, just to see.
I know.
Yes, okay then. Well, because the thing was that we feel like if you're going to come here, we should get full clarity and transparency. And so, you know, why not just make sure that you walk away, if we're talking about this closure and knowing, just get all the information.
I'm down with that.
So it's time to hear from another one of your potential brothers. Please welcome John to the show. Have y'all ever met John?
No.
You never met John? Neither of y'all met John?
No.
Coming up, what this will reveal is that if this is your biological father, which then would confirm if you all are siblings. This is not my truth to open, this is your truth to open, so here you go. Read it out loud for us.
Here we go.
Get ready for the drama, chaos, and jaw-dropping moments. Now, better than ever. Watch full episodes of Maury, Jerry Springer, The Steve Wilkos Show, and more.
I spank people, I tie them up.
Can't get enough? We've got you covered with full episodes, non-stop drama, and the wildest moments. Anytime, anywhere. It's time to get nosy. Download Nosey now on your phone or tablet and start watching.
Have you ever met any of your potential siblings?
I have not.
Okay then. Please welcome Anza to the show.
What's up?
You coming that
We as adults want to make sure that we have our family, you know, connected.
So it's time to hear from another one of your potential brothers. Please welcome John to the show. Have y'all ever met John?
No.
You never met John? Neither of y'all met John?
No.
Oh, bro. What's up, man? How you feeling, man? Good? Good?
It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. See? He kept us from that. That's what he kept us from. From years of us being able to connect with each other.
How you doing,
And I feel like it's time for that to end.
Nice to meet you, brother. Nice to meet you, brother. Come on, take a seat, brother. Here you go, brother.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, you good.
He said he was gonna cry too. He said it. He said it.
I don't think y'all gonna have enough tissue for this story. Yeah.
So how did you find out about these siblings?
Well, you know,
What a mess.
I was sitting on Facebook,
Yeah.
like everybody else do.
Yeah,
Just socializing with no purpose.
yeah,
And it just so happened, I got a spam message.
yeah.
And it touched me pretty deeply when it said, I may be your little sister.
Oh, wow.
And I don't check spam messages,
Yeah,
but this one stood out to me.
yeah, this one stood out.
So I followed up behind it. The way I was raised, my mother, she was into the Hollywood lifestyle.
Uh-huh.
Let's put it that way. You know,
Yeah.
the go-go dancer.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are.
You know what I'm saying? Hills
LA
Hollywood, and you
Yeah.
know, she was about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so drove the pink Cadillac
Oh, wow.
for Mary Kay, all that.
Yeah,
type
all that
stuff.
stuff, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, to
Some of y'all kids
to
don't
my
know about
mother,
that pink Cadillac with
I'm
Mary
telling
Kay.
you,
That
know
was
what I'm
real
saying?
back in the day.
You know, so I'm saying, but I had two siblings, my two sisters from her, but they were so different in age that I didn't know anything but really me because they didn't have time for me.
Yeah, got it.
Mom didn't, you know what I'm saying? So, and my father was not of importance to her, period.
Period.
You know what I'm
had
saying?
no
'Cause she
other
got all these other things going on where, you know, however Terry ended up with my mama
Yeah,
is a mystery to me.
yeah. So you don't even know that.
You know what I'm saying?
don't even know how they met,
I don't even know
how
how they
anything-
met, no
yeah.
stories, no nothing. I knew about my Uncle James. He tried to take up for him. My sisters knew about him.
Yeah,
They got to experience him.
yeah.
I didn't get to experience him at all. But the point was once he came up, you know, just fast as his name came up, his name went away.
Got it.
And nobody mentioned to me about me having no siblings other than my sister.
Well, what does it mean to you to know that you may have family?
Because one of my sisters is gone.
Yeah,
My other sister is estranged.
yeah,
Okay? So I pretty much grew up on my own, being my own.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So now once I started to become my own man, because I wasn't raised by a man.
Yeah.
I was raised by me.
yeah,
And what I had to come up with and how my idea of being a man was.
yeah.
And because my mother was such the dynamic woman, she taught me how to be the man that she never wanted me
To be. Got
to
it.
be.
Got
You
it.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So in that way, you know, I could be, whenever I run into my siblings, they can say, that's what I'm talking about right
Got
there.
it. Got it.
Right.
I hear that.
You get what I'm saying? So it ain't no loss for me.
Yeah, but it
If
is a
anything,
game.
but I gain.
It's a game.
That's what I
Got
gain.
it. Okay.
It's a game.
You get what I'm saying?
We got nieces, nephews. It's a game for us.
That's
It's a
what I'm
game
saying.
for us.
That's what we need. You know what I'm saying?
game.
So if these are your potential siblings, would you love to have these?
Man, I would love them.
We're gonna plan something.
Look,
Let
I
me tell you,
got-
I'm family oriented, so I'm gonna plan
Man,
something as soon
that
as we
mean a lot
can.
to you.
I want my daughter
Get
to
this
meet
together.
her.
She can come to us anytime.
It's a wrap. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, I mean, this right here means more to me than anything that man got to say on that screen.
Yeah. Well, we also. Well, we also talked to Terry about John, and here's what he had to say.
Jonathan, I have definite with that. Jonathan's mother cheated on me constantly.
Because you was a punk, that's why.
Yeah. Coming up, you all have a potential brother named Mark, who's also here today. Have any of you met Mark?
No.
Well, everyone,
But
let's
that's
meet
okay.
Mark right now. Welcome, Mark, to the show. Before we get to the DNA truth, we actually have Terry join us remotely. How do you feel about what everyone has said?
Do you want my honest answer on this?
Yes, we do. So how did you find out about these siblings?
Well, I got a spam message,
Yeah.
and it was, I may be your little sister.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I started searching for everybody.
The way I was raised, my mother, she was into the Hollywood lifestyle. And my father was not of importance to her, period.
Well, we also talked to Terry about John, and here's what he had to say.
Jonathan, I have definite with that.
Right.
Jonathan's mother cheated on me constantly.
Because you was a punk, that's why.
Yeah.
You
I
want
think
man up
if
my
it
mama in
was-
the first place.
Yeah, if it was, that was the time. You know what I mean? Like the 70s, that
Yeah,
that
my
was
mom
a different time.
My mom was there, but that was a totally different time.
Yeah.
So, you know, at that time, you know what I'm saying, while he trying to fight fires, my mama out there, you know, she getting money.
Yeah.
She taught me keep your hair comb, wash your butt, and get money.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Get that money on. Right.
So I don't expect none of that.
Okay, well, you all have a potential brother named Mark, who's also here today. Have any of you met Mark?
No.
Well, everyone,
But that's
let's
gonna
meet
change.
Mark right now. Welcome, Mark, to the show.
Yeah, I know.
What's up, baby? What's up with
You got this.
Oh, my God.
I love you guys. We still gonna connect, all right?
you? Always a
I'm the baby sister. So these was my brothers. Listen how many battles I
Anywhere
needed
you
for
want to
them.
sit.
You sit right here. Go ahead, sit right here.
Right there, yeah.
How you
Yeah.
doing, man? How you doing?
Here,
God
let's
bless
switch.
you,
Let's
too.
switch. Let's switch.
All right, so how were you able to get in contact with everyone? How do you feel about this moment?
I'm happy that I potentially have brothers and sisters.
He looks like our little brother.
And,
Like he looks like our baby brother. When I seen him, I said, "Oh yeah."
Uncle James.
Yeah.
He is the guy. I mean, I'm just on Facebook just going through, and anyone who had the last name, and I'm just asking questions. And then I think my Uncle James started chuckling like, here's another one. You know what I mean? And that's where we are right now.
Wow.
And then initially I got in contact with Anza,
Yeah.
like trying to like, and then she was like, well, we don't know this, but if you want to come on the Karamo show, and then we can find out.
Yeah.
But I'm upset because I'm scared. What if they're not my brothers
No.
or sisters? I don't
Man,
want to.
dude, you a skinny me
No.
already.
I don't want to. I don't want to start over. I'm 53 years old.
Yeah.
Though.
So I can tell you this.
I seen him.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm thankful that your potential sister asked you to come on this show, because if there is a possibility that you are not siblings, I have the training to help you guide you through that.
Okay.
So you would not be alone in this. Okay.
Okay.
Have you ever spoken to your potential father on the phone?
Well, my Uncle James, we talked a little.
Yeah.
And
James is the middleman.
that was just it.
So how old were you when y'all talked?
I'm 53 just now.
Oh, so this is
All
the
these
first
years
time.
through my life.
Wow.
This has just been going on for the last 6 months.
Wow. So
I've
Yeah.
never known him, but I'm not upset with him one bit.
you're not upset with
It
him?
wasn't his responsibility
Well,
for
I can
him.
tell you one thing.
I like
bro.
how I turned out who I am.
Bro, I
Yeah.
can tell you one thing. James has been a significant part of my life coming up. I don't know why. But you know, when my mom got to her addiction, after all the fame and the glory, you know, she used to leave me abandoned in places for weeks, strangers' houses, go to a spade game, and when they come out, she gone.
I've been on my own since I've been 14.
You get what I'm trying to tell you? So
Yeah.
now listen what I'm trying to tell you, bro. You ain't alone. No matter what you thinking, you ain't alone. And if you need somebody to talk to, consider what you've been through, I'll be the perfect candidate
You know,
for
we
you.
in the same
We
state,
go right
bro.
on through that.
You know what I'm saying?
We all, me and him grew up in the same city. So we were in the
I
same
never
city,
knew.
literally miles, like in the same area.
But I did what
And
you
never
used to
knew.
always do. If I ever met anyone from the last name, I would ask a girl,
Right,
like,
right.
who do you know? Is your last name this? If it's this, I can't mess with you.
So why is this DNA
He's a
test important for
peaceful
you?
person.
Before I can meet my family and potential, you know how, we're African Americans, we need to know who all
Yes,
our family
we
are.
do. Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
Yes.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. That's one of the reasons why, for me on this show, I wanted to make sure that we did adult DNAs.
Indeed.
Because it's important to make sure that we understand. Because sometimes when we're younger and you have children come on, they want to know, but when there's something about when you're an adult and you're searching for family, it's more intentional, it's more impactful.
Indeed.
I'm my mother's only child.
yeah.
So these would be my siblings, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other than the relationship I got with those other two that I know.
That
This
would be
is-
it.
Yeah.
So we also asked Terry about Mark. Let's see what he had to say.
Lamar? Oh, I definitely. Oh yeah, that is definitely my kid.
Wow.
Wow.
So it's interesting that he would, what does it make you feel like to hear that? Because I see you welling up.
Because I'm not mad at him at all.
Yeah.
He could have been there though if you felt that strongly about it and you don't have no
Right.
doubt in your
For real,
mind.
Well, that's what was interesting to me.
For real, bro.
Well, before we get to the DNA truth, we actually have Terry. He's still here. He's going to join us remotely. So everyone, please welcome Terry to the show.
Oh,
Wow. Wow, we.
How do you feel about what everyone has said, Terry?
You want my honest answer on this?
Yes, we do. Coming up, what this will reveal is that if this is your biological father, which then would confirm if you all are siblings. This is not my truth to open, this is your truth to open, so here you go. Read it out loud for us. You all have a potential brother named Mark, who's also here today. Have any of you met Mark?
No.
Well, everyone, let's meet Mark right now. Welcome, Mark, to the show. Have you ever spoken to your potential father?
I'm 53 just now.
Oh, so this is
All
the
these
first
years
time.
through my life.
Wow.
This has just been going on for the last 6 months.
Wow.
So I've never known him, but I'm not upset with him one bit.
Well, before we get to the DNA truth, we actually have Terry. He's going to join us remotely. How do you feel about what everyone has said, Terry?
You want my honest answer on this?
Yes, we do.
I'm listening to some things that's been said about me, and you know, and what I have not done, and things that I should have done. Everybody's so hung up in one side of the situation, one side of the story. One side of the story. I can categorize, go back. The young man on the end, I never met him. Never. Every woman that's ever been in my life has met my parents. They knew where my parents lived.
I have too.
If you could
You
not,
met his
if you could
parents?
not-
Oh, yeah, I could describe the house, the whole
Daddy,
9
you
yards.
know.
And in hindsight,
Describe the house.
I think that my plastic on the couches,
Really?
Big window. I
big
remember
window
flowers,
facing the street,
beautiful garden. I remember that.
gate, the whole 9 yards. I just want to know if you remember your first wife. Your first wife, do you remember her at all? Karen?
Karen.
Yes.
Karen and I was never married.
Okay. well
Never
then-
married. I'm not going to show to be clowned.
know.
Okay.
No, we know.
I'm
Oh,
listening.
you're
I'm
a
listening
clown,
what's
bro.
going on. Conversations being said about me. You know, there's some things in my life you don't know what I experienced. I can start the very end and tell you categorize all of them. Jonathan, your mama was a tramp.
What?
All right. Straight up.
What?
Your mama was a tramp.
Boy, if you was on the stage, boy, I put my head when you put.
Anza, you knew my most favorite, best mother I've had in my life. You knew her.
I
You
did.
came to her house. You
I never
stayed
said
in
I
her
didn't.
house. You attended her funeral. And you're going to tell me that you did not talk with me? Anza, you and I talked. We talked. I looked for you. I looked for you. I didn't know you changed your name from Anza to Ann.
I never changed
looked
my
for
name.
Anza.
I never changed
Pardon
my
me.
name. I've never
Excuse me.
changed my name. I
Pardon
never
me.
changed my
Pardon
name.
me.
You sent a
I
Facebook
looked-
message to somebody
I
who
looked
had
for
a
you.
totally different name
I
than me.
looked for you.
You didn't
All
look for me by my
Let me
name.
get down. Anyway, as I'm saying about this, I looked for you. I looked.
This isn't. This
I looked for
isn't.
you. Now, Lamar, I met him maybe once as an infant. One time as an infant. She and I lived within walking distance of each other. We're walking distance. One time. I didn't know he was my kid, but when I found out who he was, I immediately said, yes,
look just
gotta
like
be
our
my
baby
boy,
brother.
Because of his mother.
You know
okay?
whose face? Whose
Now,
face does he
just
have when
give
you
him
look
that-
at his face, though? Who does he look like?
Irrelevant.
Terry,
Irrelevant.
Terry, I need to say this to you really quickly because I understand you've had your own experience, and I just met you. And so, of course, your experience as a young man and the things you went through is valid. I'm not going to take that away from you, and I'm not here to be your judge or your jury. But what I do ask you is to understand that these kids, as well, had nothing to do with why they're sitting on this stage. I want you to take half a second just to understand that, yes, you might have had a different relationship with their mothers. You might not have remembered their mothers, whatever the case may be. But again, these are kids that are only going from the fact that their mothers told them you're their father. And so they
Well,
now
you know
have...
something?
But hold on. But Terry, let me just finish this statement, please, sir. Because when a mother has told their children, that is your father, and then they never see you, of course, they're gonna have anger, they're gonna be hurt. And so I just ask as an adult, we're all adults here, just to put yourself in their shoes for half a second. Because for them, when you came on stage, one of your potential sons reached out and actually said, that's my dad. This is what your potential son did. Yes, they had their anger, but I think attacking them or attacking their mothers in this moment, I don't think it's gonna be healthy for you. Because for you, what do you gain from doing that? I know you had their experience with their mothers, but you didn't have experience with them, sir. You feel what I'm saying? You don't know the DNA truth. And if this is your children, you might ruin a relationship that you could have because of something you said here.
Yeah, we're not trying to be.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I mean this from the bottom of my size 12 shoe.
Please.
I don't care.
Coming up, this is not my truth to open, this is your truth to open, so here you go. Read it out loud for us.
Here we go.
Get ready for the drama, chaos, and jaw-dropping moments. Now, better than ever. Watch full episodes of Maury, Jerry Springer, The Steve Wilkos Show, and more.
I spank people, I tie them up.
Can't get enough? We've got you covered with full episodes, non-stop drama, and the wildest moments. Anytime, anywhere. It's time to get nosy. Download Nosey now on your phone or tablet and start watching.
I'm listening to some things that's been said about me. Everybody's so hung up in one side of the situation, one side of the story. The young man on the end, I never met him.
I just want to know if you remember your first wife.
Karen and I was never married.
Okay.
Never married.
Terry, I need to say this to you really quickly. If this is your children, you might ruin a relationship that you could have because of something you said here.
We're not trying to be.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I mean this from the bottom of my size 12 shoe.
Please.
I don't care. I really don't. Because you're sitting there now and make me look like I'm some kind of a devil.
No, sir.
The best thing is, you're doing that yourself.
Yeah, you're doing that yourself, sir. No one.
Really don't care.
You showed us nothing but this.
Hey, you know what? I thank you so much for coming on this show and confirming my belief that my life was so much better without you in it.
You just trying to go back.
Good. That's fine. That's fine.
Like you been doing.
I ain't even gonna.
Hey, can you explain to me one
I
thing?
enjoy your show.
Let's scroll up.
I'm
Yeah,
here.
that's
You can say you can ask whatever you want.
Why would you hang out with my sister and not your own son? Why would you visit my sister and not your own son? Why you establish a relationship with a daughter that wasn't even yours all those years? So if you tell my mama a tramp, fool, why was you hanging out with my sister that wasn't even biologically yours? I don't know what the problem is that you got with my mama, but boy, I got a problem with you and all the moves you've been making, because you ain't showed me nothing on me. Watch your mouth what you say next time. Watch you come out your mouth.
It's been nice talking with you. Goodbye.
No,
Thank you.
see.
Goodbye.
What?
Well, the thing is that we said this before. Well, the thing that we said before, and you know what? If I would have known, I'm going to be very honest with you, and I'm going to say something as the host of this show. I apologize for that interaction, because if I would have known, usually when we get people to come on the show, it's because they're willing. They're willing to come here. They're willing to understand. I'm never in the mode of wanting to trigger people. That's never my intention or hope. And I've said this a million times. This is your real lives, and I use my skills for your real lives. So knowing if he was done this, I would have never triggered you all. So I apologize. Well, I think now it's the one thing we do know is that you have each other. Potentially can be siblings. So I think it's time to get the DNA truth. All right, so what this will reveal is that if this is your biological father, which then would confirm if you all are siblings. So I think we should start with Anza, since we know that he said that he has claimed you. You have heard about him before. This is not my truth to open, this is your truth to open, so here you go.
So, I feel like it's a lot that's been, a lot of that we could have did a lot differently had we had known about everybody.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't give us the chance to really get to know each other, to grow. You know, we got a big family. Kids. I'm a family person. Like, so my nieces, I want to know them. But as soon as we find out these results, if they what they are, I'm in California next month. Because I gotta meet my people. I gotta see my nieces. I got to.
Yeah.
So let me see.
Read it out loud for us.
Next. I'm gonna have to start over if it's not.
The one thing we do know is that you have each other, potentially can be siblings. So I think it's time to get the DNA truth. What this will reveal is that if this is your biological father, which then would confirm if you all are siblings. So I think we should start with Anza.
So let me see.
Read it out loud for us.
Terry is your biological father.
Okay.
But wait a second, I feel like the one lady on the one show that said, what do we get, goodie points or,
Yeah.
you know, like, so.
There's nothing on it, yeah. All right,
Yeah.
but here we go. The next DNA truth is for you, Mark. This will let you know if he is your father, which actually in turn would confirm if Anza is your sister. This is your truth to open outline.
I'm gonna have to start over if it's not.
No, you ain't starting over. You ain't starting over. I'm telling you, when I seen your face, I knew you was baby brother. You looked just like our baby.
Okay, Mark, Terry is your biological father.
When I seen him, I knew. I need a tissue.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're
Seen him, I
welcome.
knew.
So this is your sister.
Thank you.
So how do you feel to know this is your biological brother?
I'm elated. Words can't, like he said, words can't describe
You
on
can breathe
TV. I got words that can't describe on TV how I feel right now. So this is gonna be all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. We got it. We
Next
got it.
is the
Come
DNA
on.
truth.
Come
Next
on.
for you, John, the DNA truth. Here you go. Your truth to open, not mine.
Come on.
Now look, listen, y'all. This means so much to me, y'all. That words cannot express how lonely I've been all my life. That when I open up the envelope, and it exposes who I am,
Yeah.
then I can start my
Black
history.
men don't cry.
You know what I'm saying?
So
So,
this runs deep.
Yeah.
thank you, Anza.
This runs
You
deep.
understand? Let's see what we got in here.
You can.
John, Terry is your biological father.
After all of that, why you acting like that?
Oh, John, you got me over here crying. John, you got me over here crying. Oh, my God.
Look, my mama took me through a whirlwind.
Oh, John.
She snatched me out of California so quick
Yeah.
that I wouldn't even have stood a chance to beat that
Yeah.
man. And for him to say what he said,
Yeah.
well, it didn't do nothing but sit up and live by his act with my mama. She ain't lied to me.
Yeah.
So I ain't mad at her.
Yeah.
I'm mad at him because he didn't step up as a man and show me that he was a man. My mama told me who she was.
Yeah.
But he didn't never step up and show me who he was.
But the beauty of this right now, that's for you.
Okay.
You now know, you now know, saying you have two siblings that are
That's
here
right.
to love you,
That's
to
right.
be with you.
That's right. Is this my little brother right here?
That's your little brother.
I can pick on you, right? I got a little brother. You know what I'm saying? Can we go play baseball later?
All right, we have one more DNA truth. Darren, in this envelope is the DNA truth to confirm if Terry is your father and if these are your siblings. Here you go.
Come on, bro.
I would want to say, and the Oscar goes to, but I'm not going to do that.
That's all right.
Let's see here.
Come on, D.
What did it say?
These is my
It
brothers.
says, Darren, Terry is your biological father.
These are your siblings.
We got brothers. 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 That's it.
okay? So I'm gonna need y'all to help accordingly, okay?
He's the oldest.
Oh my
I'm
God!
baby
Thank you
sis.
so much, sir.
I'm
I'm
gonna stay baby
thankful.
sis.
You're welcome. I tell you this, the love that you all have in your hearts and the love that I know that's about to ensue in this family is beautiful. Though he is unable to understand his choices right now, though he's not able to reconcile his own reactions, his own pain, to understand how he can be there for you all, I know that you all will be there for each other. And I hope through this moment, y'all be able to connect family, to be there. And I gotta tell you, I do believe truly this is the first moment of healing for all of y'all.
Yeah, absolutely.
All of y'all. I want to do this personally. Terry, I understand that you're in a space right now where you're probably in shock. You probably have a lot of emotions that you can't deal with. And even though you have done things to negatively impact your children here, I would still like to help you and guide you to be a better man so that you can be a better father of these kids. So if you'd like that invitation, I would like to use my skills to assist you, to be there for them, and to really put the closure on this that is needed. I'm so glad y'all got your answers. I'm so glad y'all got the first step of healing. Thank y'all for being here. And everyone, thank you for being with us. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all.